All right, so this is the easy way to edit music using Adobe Premiere Pro and Adobe Audition. Let's jump right in. I've got a track over here that's called Cocktail Hour. It's a jaunty little number. And over here I've got the time. You can see it's 33 seconds long. If I want this to be longer or shorter, ordinarily I would have to bring this down into Premiere Pro and do some editing to it, whether that's using the razor tool and cutting this thing up and, moving things out of the way and duplicating sections of the song. And it gets kind of messy pretty quick. An easier way to do this is to right click on Cocktail Hour, and instead of dragging it to my timeline, go down to Edit in Adobe Audition and select Clip. And Adobe Audition is going to launch. And here it is. This is my track. You'll recognize that jaunty little number. I'm going to, instead of using the waveform editor, I'm going to actually use the multi-track editor. And when I do this, I'm going to give it a name. I'm just going to call it Cocktail Hour and save it in my current folder that I'm working in. Yes, it's okay. And here's a multi-track session. It looks like this. I'm only going to use track 1. I'm just going to drag this audio track onto track 1, hit OK, just telling me that the sample rate is different. And here we go. You can see, there it is, 33 seconds long. Now what I'm going to do is go up to the clip menu here, and I'm going to enable remix. Enable remix. And the program's going to analyze the clip. And once it does that, you can see it's going to make some little stair-steppy things appear on the corner of this track. Do you see those little stair-steppy things? That tells me that remix is enabled. And what that allows me to do is grab the little stair-step, and I can shrink the track down, or I can make the track longer. Like, let's say I want to make it like 2 minutes long. Great. There we go. It's 2 minutes long now. And so you can see all these little jagged lines. That was the bell. You can see all these jagged lines show me where the edit happened. You can't even tell. And it's way simpler than having to cut that thing up by hand. And if I save this, I need to actually send this back to Premiere Pro. And the way I'm going to do that is go to the File menu, Export, and it has already Export to Adobe Premiere Pro as one of the options. I'll select that. And it's going to ask me some stuff like what do I want to call it, where do I want to save it, what's the sample rate, and some options. And I can export each track as a stem. That's if I have multiple tracks. I'm just going to mix down this whole session to a stereo file and hit export. And it's going to say that it already exists. Yes, I know. And there we go. Okay, new audio track, go. And you can see right there, there it is. On track 4, I have this audio track, and it is 2 minutes long. There it is, and I can do with that what I want. And that is the easy way to edit your music track using Adobe Audition.